Thanks so much for checking out this video. We're going to discuss plantar fasciitis and what are some things you can do to reduce your pain and improve your mobility. So our first technique is just going to be a stretch. What you're going to do is take a towel. If you don't have one of these stretch out straps, I'll put one of these stretch straps, a link in the description. I'm going to work on getting my knee down flat. I'm going to pull my toes and the ball of the foot back to me in what's known as dorsiflexion. I'm going to hold that for around 15 to 30 seconds and just repeat that several times a day. Our next one, we're going to work on using a band with these exercise bands. Again, I'll put a link in the description for one of these. And I have this around the ball of the foot. I'm going to work on pushing down like I'm pushing down on a gas pedal, an accelerator. I'm going to push down, back and forth. I'm going to feel that in my calf muscle here on the back of the leg. As I go down, I may even go down and hold that for around 2 to 3 seconds, then relax. Push down, hold that, 2 to 3 seconds, and relax. Repeat that for 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions. These are known as heel drives. What you're going to do is take a towel, roll it up, put it under the heel, straighten out the knee. What I'm working on is pushing my entire lower extremity straight down, driving my heel down into that towel. I'm going to feel that contraction on the back side of my whole lower extremity here, and then relax. I'm going to push down again. I'm pushing down. I'm holding that somewhere between 3 to 5 seconds. I'm going to relax, push down again. I'm going to repeat that for around 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions. Our next movement is going to be standing heel raises, and you're going to go on to one of these balance cushions or a balance pad. If you don't have a balance cushion, you can just use a towel, fold it over, kind of make it a little bit thick so that your heels are hanging off the back of this. If you need to hold on while you're doing this, that's fine. Make sure you have some stability. You're going to go up on your toes and then slowly come down under control. Up on your toes, slowly come down under control. Repeat that for 2 to 3 sets of around 10 to 15 repetitions. Next, what we're going to do is a hip extension against a wall. You're going to take a pad, or again, you can use a towel, roll that up, put that between your heel and the surface you're pushing against, whether that's a wall or maybe the corner of a bed. I'm going to push back. I'm contracting my glute muscle, my hamstring. I'm pushing back straight into the wall, into the pad. I'm going to hold that for around 3 to 5 seconds and relax. I'm going to push back again, hold that for around 3 to 5 seconds and relax. Repeat that for 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions. If you would like to increase that, you can take and stand open like this and kick back with a leg weight on, or you can use one of those resistance bands to really work on the glute muscle as well as the hamstrings. Our last technique, we're going to use one of these tennis balls. You can use a myofascial ball, that's fine, or just a tennis ball works really well. You're going to put it on the floor, put that right under the bottom of the foot, and kind of push down with some pressure. And as you push down, you're going to feel that on the bottom of the foot, just kind of rolling around, making circles back and forth. If you want to increase the force, you can push down through the top of your thigh here, kind of down through the knee. Hold that pressure just statically, or you can move that around. And you're going to do that for around 3 to 5 minutes and repeat that several times a day. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this video helps with that foot pain, also known as plantar fasciitis. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all my content.